predicting that there will be more than 1 billion transactions carried out every day through our finance gateways by 2025. Trends of last month, that is of September, which Mr. Rajan had mentioned, indicate that we have carried out over 360 million transactions per day on an average, and the payment gateways this is actually truly a phenomenal figure. The Jan Dhan Yojana, the Aadhaar card, and the smartphone ecosystem has revolutionized our fintech domain with over 10 billion transactions of value, over 15 billion rupees carried out in August, which he again mentioned during his keynote. This has, however, also led to serious concerns on cyber and data security, which needs urgent initiatives to ensure that adequate safeguards are built into our ecosystem to protect the interests of our citizens through a strong and phenomenally robust regulatory framework. Some inferences I have gathered through research indicate that over 58% of the malicious files in cyberspace were delivered on the web, with the most common vulnerability being information disclosure. In the Indian context, an organization is being attacked on an average 2,168 times per week over the past 6 months, as compared to the global average of 1165 attacks. And this is the kind of attacks in the Indian cyberspace is facing today. These are some of the figures based on threat intelligence from a few sources and could vary depending on the source. Also, many of these cases go unreported. I just also point out that in August 23, there were major attacks in our neighborhood where ransomware attack affected their entire cloud system with a lot of data being actually compromised. The US government email servers were attacked through threat actors, so also many other governments all over the world. The G20 event which we hosted last month had attracted the cyber criminals to such an extent that we had to go on an alert for nearly 2 weeks prior to the event actually happening. And we were actually bombarded with a lot of cyber incidents which I think our robust cyber security system actually withstood. Increased attacks on cloud services can lead to data breaches, with an average cost of data breaches being extremely high. One of the major contributors to this type of breaches is the misconfiguration of ICT assets. Now, this is one thing which we all need to actually, to learn from such events which take place, where we need to ensure that the ICT fabric of our country is well protected, well configured, and all aspects related to the protection of our assets, the infrastructure which is carrying the ICT is protected. So we have a system of ensuring that there is adequate robustness in the telecom sector, where there is a national security directive on telecom sector, where we ensure that the products which are part of our telecom sector are from a trusted source, and each product is from a trusted product. We also have social engineering attacks based on malicious human interactions, another major cybersecurity vulnerability which is less predictable as compared to technology-based cyber attacks. Now, with several initiatives taken by governments and industry to address many of these concerns, perfect solution is, I feel, a remote possibility, considering the enormity of the problem, the fast-changing technology landscape, and the ingenuity of the cyber criminals. And this is where we feel the necessity of involvement of cybersecurity professionals from multiple organizations, the government, the academia, the industry, as also the civil society. All of them need to get together to address the concerns, find solutions, identify vulnerabilities, proactively plug loopholes, and create policies, procedures to outwit the cyber criminals. The cybersecurity needs each one of us to participate, as also it needs a whole of government approach to solve this puzzle. This is where such events like the cOcOn can actually contribute to our nation building, where professionals like you all who are sitting here, can actively get involved and protect and help assist us in protecting the cyberspace. I would wish the organizers of this event and the participants who are here from far and wide, including some from foreign countries, the very best for this cOcOn 16th edition. I'm sure this will be, they'll all endeavor to hone their skills in the cyberspace to protect our nation's cyber security. I would also request the organizers to share the valuable lessons which is learned as part of this particular endeavor and which can actually assist me in making policies insofar as protecting our cyber ecosystem is concerned, so that we can address each of them as and when we have added cyber threats coming up into the domain in near future. We're going to see a lot more of IoT devices in our ecosystem, and this is where I feel that we're going to have a major challenge in our cyber ecosystem in the future. I wish the organizers the very best, the participants the best of, I'm sure you will all become well trained after this particular event. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We express our deep appreciation for the great insights. In honor of this occasion, we are privileged to have the esteemed presence of Shri K. Unnikrishnan, the Honorable MLA who preside over the function. With great pleasure, we extend our invitation to him to deliver the presidential address. Welcome, sir.
ബഹുമാന്യനായ കേരളത്തിൻ്റെ ഗവർണർ, വേദിയിലെ വിശിഷ്ട വ്യക്തികളെ, IT എക്സ്പെർട്സ്, പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, സുഹൃത്തുക്കളെ, ലോകത്തെ ശാസ്ത്ര സാങ്കേതിക രംഗങ്ങളിൽ വന്ന എല്ലാ മാറ്റങ്ങളെയും ഉൾക്കൊണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു നോളജ് ബേസ്ഡ് എക്കോണമി രൂപപ്പെടുത്താനുള്ള മഹാപരിശ്രമത്തിലാണ് കേരളത്തിലെ ഗവൺമെൻറ്. അതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായി അടുത്ത പുതുവത്സരത്തിൽ മാനവരാശി ആർജിച്ച മുഴുവൻ ശാസ്ത്ര നേട്ടങ്ങളെയും കേരളത്തിലെ ജനങ്ങൾക്ക് പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുന്നതിന് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ അപൂർവമായ, കേരളത്തിൽ പ്രത്യേകിച്ചും ഉള്ള വലിയൊരു ശാസ്ത്ര കോൺഗ്രസ്സിന് നാം തയ്യാറെടുക്കുന്ന ഒരു സന്ദർഭമാണ്. ശാസ്ത്രത്തോടൊപ്പം നമ്മുടെ മലയാളികളെ സഞ്ചരിക്കാൻ പ്രേരിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു മഹാസംരംഭമാണിത്. തീർച്ചയായും ഈ നോളജ് ബേസ്ഡ് എക്കോണമി രൂപപ്പെടുത്താനുള്ള ഗവൺമെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ പരിശ്രമങ്ങളിൽ കേരള പോലീസിൻ്റെ വളരെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട ഒരു ചുവടുവെപ്പാണ് ഈ സൈബർ മേഖലയിലുള്ള പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട 16ാമത്തെ ഈ cOcOn കോൺഫറൻസ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷവും ഇതുപോലെ പങ്കെടുക്കാനൊരവസരവും ഭാഗ്യവും ലഭിച്ച ഒരാളാണ്. ലോകത്തെ ഏറ്റവും പ്രശസ്തമായ മണ്ഡലമായ വൈപ്പിൻ മണ്ഡലത്തിൻ്റെ ചരിത്രമിറങ്ങുന്ന ഈ ബോൾഗാട്ടി പാലസിനോട് ചേർന്ന ഈ ഹയാത്തിൽ ഇതിനാതിഥേയത്വം വഹിക്കാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞതിൽ ഉള്ള സന്തോഷം ഞാൻ ആദ്യം രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. സൈബർ മേഖലയിൽ ധാരാളം കുറ്റകൃത്യങ്ങൾ വരുന്നതിനെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് എനിക്ക് മുന്നേ സംസാരിച്ച റിസർവ് ബാങ്കിൻ്റെ ഗവർണർ ഉൾപ്പെടെ IT എക്സ്പെർട്ട് ഉൾപ്പെടെ ഇവിടെ വിവരിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇൻ്റലിജൻസിൻ്റെ പുതിയ കാലത്തിലൂടെ കടന്നു പോകുമ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ ശബ്ദം, എൻ്റെ മുഖം, ഞാൻ സംസാരിക്കുന്നത് പോലുള്ള വീഡിയോ, ഇതെല്ലാം തയ്യാറാക്കുന്നതിന് ആർട്ടിഫിഷ്യൽ ഇൻ്റലിജൻസ് നമ്മെ സഹായിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ആ മേഖലകളിൽ ധാരാളം കുറ്റകൃത്യങ്ങൾ, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് സാമ്പത്തിക മേഖലകളിൽ, ഭീകരപ്രവർത്തനങ്ങളിൽ എല്ലാമുള്ള അനന്തമായ സാധ്യതകളുണ്ട്. അതിനതിജീവിക്കുന്ന കഴിയുന്ന വിധത്തിൽ നമ്മുടെ കേരള പോലീസ്, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ ഒട്ടേറെ ബഹുമതികൾക്ക് അർഹമായിട്ടുള്ള കേരള പോലീസ് അതിനതിജീവിക്കാൻ കഴിയത്തക്ക തരത്തിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഈ മേഖലയിലുള്ള ഇത് ഹാക്ക് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പ്രേരിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ആളുകളെ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ പുതിയ പുതിയ കണ്ടുപിടുത്തങ്ങളും അത് സ്വായത്തമാക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ കുറ്റവാളികൾ പുതിയ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമുകൾ അതിവേഗം ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിനെ നമുക്ക് അതിജീവിക്കാനായിട്ട് കഴിയണം. സാമ്പത്തിക മേഖലകളിൽ റിസർവ് ബാങ്ക് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്ന പരിഷ്കാരങ്ങളെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതായത് പുതിയ കാലത്ത് സൈബർ മേഖലയിലെ കുറ്റകൃത്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് തടയാനും എല്ലാം കഴിയുന്ന വിധത്തിലുള്ള പുതിയ പരീക്ഷണങ്ങളും റിസർച്ചുകളും അതനുസരിച്ചുള്ള മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള അന്വേഷണങ്ങളും പുതിയ സംഭാവനകളുമെല്ലാം ഈ കോൺഫറൻസിൽ നിന്നും ഉരുത്തിരിയട്ടെ എന്ന് മാത്രം വളരെ വിനയത്തോടുകൂടി അഭ്യർത്ഥിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ബഹുമാന്യനായ ഗവർണറുടെ ഉദ്ഘാടന പ്രസംഗത്തിന് ഞാൻ വഴിമാറുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ വിനീതമായ നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts with us. Next, we are moving on to the official inauguration ceremony. We'll be inaugurating the 16th edition of cOcOn Cybersecurity and Hacking Conference by beating the drums. It's my honor to invite Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala, to officially inaugurate this program, requesting the delegates and dignitaries to join us on this stage. Welcoming all the dignitaries and delegates. We are moving on to the official inauguration of 16th edition of cOcOn Security and Hacking Conference. Such a grand way to inaugurate this prestigious conference. We are extremely privileged to have with us today our distinguished guest, none other than Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor of Kerala. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Shri Arif Mohammed Khan for delivering the inaugural address. Welcome, sir.
Krishnan, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly, Vipin, Lieutenant General N18L Nair, EVSM, SM National Cyber Security Coordination, Government of India, Shri K.K. Kadampat Rajan, Chief General Manager, Reserve Bank of India, Shri Manoj, IPS, Additional Director General of Police, Intelligence, very distinguished members of this august gathering, including our former Director General of Police, Shri Bahera. പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട സഹോദരി സഹോദരന്മാരെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ വന്ദനം. I am absolutely delighted I'm delighted to inaugurate the 16th edition of cOcOn, the annual two-day hacking and cyber security briefing hosted by Kerala Police and in association with Information Security Research Association and Society for Policing of Cyberspace. At the outset, I would like to compliment the State Police for organizing this conference regularly, placing itself in the forefront of the battle against the disruptive forces in cyberspace. The sincere and continued efforts of Kerala Police have helped cOcOn to become the largest cyber security conference in the country that deserves wholehearted appreciation. It is commendable that this year's cOcOn focuses on the special theme, online protection of children, and has provided a separate track for discussion on counter strategies to handle online crimes against children. I hope that the support of International Center for Missing and Exploited Children and We Protect Global Alliance would add value to this endeavor. I understand that the mission of cOcOn is connect, collaborate, contribute, which emphasizes significance of bringing various stakeholders together against cyber crimes and cyber threats. Action as well as preparation against cyber crimes has attained top priorities in these days of digital advancement. We all know that our digital revolution has opened up a world of opportunities, overhauled existing systems, re-engineered our business policies, and even changed the basic model of policing. However, the pace of emerging cyber crimes seems to be proportionate to the pace of technological change. This necessitates not only the constant and regular updating of our digital capabilities, but integrating them into our systemic functioning. Digital technologies have branched out so much and are evolving by the day, with use and misuse transcending geographical borders. Therefore, such integration requires the cooperation of several agencies from far and wide, especially when cyber security has become the fastest growing segment of the IT workplace all over the world. Here, I would like to to a remark made by a cybersecurity expert who said that we have come to realize the idea that security starts and ends with the purchase of a pre-packaged firewall is simply misguided. I am happy that the consistent efforts of the organizers have resulted in garnering the support of experts from the field of information security, data privacy, cyber forensics, and other related fields. The presence of Lieutenant General M. Unnikrishnan Nair and Shri K.K. Kadambat Rajan has helped us. They have delivered keynote addresses, and that surely has helped us to understand the framework created for enhancing cyber posture of our defense forces and the banking sector. All this is important in the context of new technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning becoming instruments of cyber threats. Only recently we heard a prominent leader, he is the head of the state, saying that whoever becomes the leader in machine intelligence will become the ruler of the world. It's a warning for the world to be on its toes in the use of technology. The major theme of cOcOn 16 being online crimes against children, it would not be out of place to share my concern on this subject. Digital technologies appear as marvels only to the elderly. For children born in digital age, they are like toys taken for granted. What we see today is children of 3 and 4 years age mastering the mobile phone before they learn alphabets and before their parents get used to that gadget. Electronic and digital devices have reframed the definition of entertainment, play, and even education. Children being among the key users of digital technology, it goes without saying that they could be vulnerable to digital or cyber abuses like cyber stalking, cyber bullying, child pornography, online child trafficking, and sexual harassment. This underlines the significance of incorporating information and warning on such matters in the educational content. When we discuss cyber crimes, we rarely discuss their cultural implications. For instance, India had in recent years banned the use of some mobile applications and games citing security reasons. The impulsive and loud public response to this restriction indicated how much our children were addicted to some of the blacklisted games. The creation of such addiction would be part of a larger game plan to destabilize a society by hindering the creative and intellectual growth of its younger generation. All these places a heavy responsibility on the police, who are duty bound to ensure safety and security in our society. The police perform a major responsibility, or as we say dharma, in governance by ensuring order and keeping the law, which have been significant components in our tradition of governance. There is a beautiful line from an ancient scripture about the importance of law keeping and punishment for breach of law. Danda shasti pirjaha sarva danda eva bhirakshita danda sukteshu jagarti dandam dharma vidur budhaha. Fear of punishment is the basis of governance, and the purpose of governance is to secure people's freedom from any kind of fear. In fact, our tradition was to follow a certain system of law in which even the king was bound by a strict ethical and legal code described as Raj Dharma. This ideal has deeply impacted our constitutional framework and the principles of Indian jurisprudence. The idea of protection of people from fear has been part and parcel of statecraft from time immemorial. As we look back into history, it is through the law enforcement agencies that every government endeavors to create a fearless society. A just society is created not only by laws and acts passed by legislatures or by judicial pronouncements. These ideals are realized more effectively when people are actuated by high moral and ethical standards and voluntarily obey what is otherwise unenforceable. It is this code of civilized conduct which Indian tradition describes as dharma. Today's need is to educate people on their dharma of vigilance against emerging cyber crimes, educating children about the dangers of cyber crimes, setting rules for internet use, encouraging open communication in families, training to protect personal information are important. A bit has said it beautifully. He said, passwords are like undergarments. Do not let people see it. Change that very regularly, and you should never share it with strangers. However, approaching the law without any hesitation for help when children become victims of cyber crimes is most important. It is for the police to find better methods of open interaction to educate and convince people about the cyber crimes, especially those against children. The Government of India has already formulated a scheme, namely Cyber Crime Prevention Against Women and Children, CCPWC, with a total outlay of 223.19 crore rupees, which this outlay was made in 21-22. Under CCPWC, the central government has provided grants to the states and union territories to set up cyber forensic training labs, hiring of junior cyber consultants, and training capacity building to provide hands-on training to law enforcement agencies, investigators, prosecutors, and judicial officers. I understand that 28 states and union territories, they have already set up cyber forensic training labs, and more than 19,000 police personnel, prosecutors, and judicial officers have already received formal training. A thought about elderly population would also be essential in the context of many elder people losing money and peace of mind through online frauds. A conference discussing children's issues would certainly think of those going through their second childhood, that is, the senior citizens whose memory would be failing them too often. Protecting the senior citizens from cyber crimes requires active consideration in the spirit of Mirdu Bhave Dirhra Kirtye, the motto of Kerala Police. I hope that the deliberations of this conference would be helpful in framing policies regarding the protection of children from cyber crimes. People who are sitting in this hall, they are seen as leaders of the society. I would urge you to consider yourself as the paint setters to create the required awareness, as Lord Krishna had reminded Arjuna, Yadi hiyaham na varteyam jatu karmanye tandirta mam vartmanu vartante manushyapat sarvasya. He told him that people see me as an ideal, as a role model, and if I cease to work, then great tragedy would befall. It will be very disastrous for the people, because they in any case try to imitate and emulate those whom they consider as ideals. Therefore, people like those who are sitting in this hall, they have a special responsibility to work for creating the awareness about cyber crimes and how they can be handled. We have our special duty, and I feel confident that we shall do what is required of us. I wish you success in being soft on those who need help and protection, and be strong and firm with those who break the law with the intent to harm the vulnerable and to ensure their safety and security in cyberspace. My best wishes for the success of cOcOn 16. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Valve nanni. Jai Hind.
We express our sincere gratitude to you, sir, for dedicating your valuable time and enriching our audience with your invaluable wisdom of experience. On behalf of cOcOn, I would like to invite Shri Manoj IPS to hand over the token of appreciation to Honorable Governor of Kerala. Thank you. As we come to the end of this event, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the dignitaries, delegates, officers, organizers, and participants for their valuable contributions. Your presence and engagement have made this event a resounding success. May I request everyone to stand up for National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जय गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you all. Now the formal inauguration ceremony is over. We'll have a jet suit presentation by Maria, which will be followed by a jet suit demo at the helipad area of the hotel. May I invite Ms. Maria Vildavskaya, Chief Operating Officer of Gravity Industries Limited, UK, to present on jet suit. Welcome, Maria.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. My name is Maria, and this is Gravity Industries. We have started our journey 6.5 years ago, and today we have flown at over 250 events in 44 countries. This all started with our founder's desire to challenge the status quo. Innovation is at the core of our business, and that's what I would like to speak with you about today. Richard's background is really what brought us to this amazing place that we're in today, being able to fly, as you can see, all over the world, from commercial events to flying with the military in various countries to opening stadiums all around the world, and even racing. This digital presence and innovation we really do, really, as you can answer, we challenge ourselves in a safe and accepted innovation thus happens.
മൈക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ അവിടെ കുറച്ച് പേരെ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. എടാ നിന്റെ മൈക്ക് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഇരിപ്പുണ്ട്, എടുത്തിട്ടൊന്ന് സൈറ്റിരിക്കും. ഇല്ല പുറത്തേക്ക്
ചോദിച്ചോ ബൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ടോ?
ഹെലിപ്പാഡിന് അവിടെ നിൽക്കാൻ അവർ പോകുന്നു. ആ ഡെമോ എടുക്കാം.
ആ കൊക്കൊന്ന് എഴുതിയേക്കണോടത്തായിരിക്കും.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a small note. Once the jet suit starts on, it will be a loud noise. So if anybody is susceptible to ear problems, I request you to please get one of these earplugs that are being given out shortly and use it for your safety. Members of the media and the cOcOn delegation, please be aware, once the jet suit starts off, it's going to be really, really loud. So if you can get your hands on one of these earplugs, that would be good for your safety. Mr. Verghese Jacob, you all know as Biju Jacob from Synthite Industries, one of our principal sponsors. Thank you so much, sir, for being here. This is a lovely, lovely occasion. Kerala witnesses the first of its kind jet suit flying. We are going to see Iron Man in action. So all the managers, I would kindly say, yes, sir.
വല്ല ഗുണമുണ്ടോ അത്? ഇയർഫോൺ വെക്കായിരിക്കും നല്ലതെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു.
As we wait for the Honorable Governor and the other dignitaries to join us, let me tell you a few details about Gravity Industries. You have seen the logo all over Gravity. They are the ones founded by Mr. Richard Browning in the year 2017, conceptualized and founded by that man who asked one single question: why can't humans fly? From humble beginnings to a multi-million-dollar organization, Gravity is first time here in Kerala and in South India, trying us and showing us how human flight is going to be in the future. A big thank you to the Kerala government, Kerala police, Cyberdome, and the cOcOn for bringing in such new innovations every year, year after year. Gravity Industries are now using their jet suits for a variety of purposes, entertainment and otherwise. And one of the main uses of the jet suit is going to be travel and law enforcement agencies. Search and rescue already use their services in a variety of nations, including the United Kingdom and Netherlands, and they are involved in rescue operations in places where no one else can reach. Ms. Maria, the Chief Operating Officer, has arrived on scene, and she is headed towards where our jet suit man, Mr. Paul Jones, is getting ready. As more and more dignitaries arrive, I welcome all of you to a wonderful day and a historic event for Kerala and South India as such. Thank you, Pavilions and Interiors. Thank you, cOcOn. Thank you to the Synthite family for a fantastic experience which Kerala is never going to forget. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have just arrived on scene, once the jet suit starts, it's going to be really, really loud. So I would recommend you have your earplugs on for safety, especially if children are around. And if you have issues with your ears, please do cover them with the earplugs. and gentlemen, again a big welcome to Gravity and Synthite presenting you jet suit in Kerala, the first ever jet suit flying experience in south of India. I welcome all the lovely dignitaries. We have with us Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, Honorable Governor, the State of Kerala, Shri Manoj Abraham, IPS ADGP Intelligence, Dr. Verghese Jacob, Chairman, Synthite Group, Shri K.N. Unnikrishnan, Honorable MLA, and can I invite all the other dignitaries, a warm welcome to all the senior police officials and cOcOn officials, media, and everybody who have gathered here today. Welcome to the first ever jet suit flight demonstration by Gravity Industries, powered by Synthite, and brought forward to you by cOcOn. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you the jet suit pilot of today, Mr. Paul Jones. He is a self-proclaimed adrenaline junkie who joined Gravity Industries 5 years back, and now he trains others for jet suit flying. And with him is Ms. Maria, the Chief Operating Officer of Gravity, who herself is also one of the female jet suit pilots. As we wait here, please do remember to cover your ears with the earplugs given, and if you do not have one, please ask for it. Recommended to use earplugs and a word of caution, whatever happens inside the helipad, there are personnel to deal with it. Please do not move forward or try to come inside the helipad ring while the jet suit flying demonstration is happening. Thank you. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Jones from Gravity Industries. Could you have a round of applause for him, please? It is really, really hot, and it is very, very heavy. So he's doing an awesome job about doing the demonstration. Shri Arif Mohammed Khan, our Honorable Governor, the State of Kerala, Shri Manoj Abraham Sir, IPS ADGP Intelligence, and Dr. Verghese Jacob, the Chairman of Synthite Group, are now meeting with our Iron Man from the UK. A few details about the jet suit that Paul is wearing today. It uses high-octane jet fuel but it also can run on biofuel. The jetpack has an 18-liter capacity, which gives it a flight time of 4.5 minutes. It boasts of a whopping 1,000 horsepower under its hood, and once airborne, it can heat up to 750 degrees Celsius. So ladies and gentlemen, who says people can't fly? Here he is to prove you otherwise, Mr. Paul Jones. Human travel in the time to come. And if that did not excite you, nothing else would. Thank you, Gravity. Thank you, cOcOn. And thank you to the Synthite family for this wonderful experience that we are having here today. There is a small cool-off period that Paul is going to take time in. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Maria. Maria, put your hands up. Let everybody know that is the Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Maria, who is accompanying Paul today. Thank you, ma'am. That was wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have witnessed here is a one-of-a-kind, never before seen in South India in Kerala experience. Welcome to the future of law enforcement and travel as we know it in our future too. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a Gravity Industries experience for you. Gravity Industries was conceptualized and founded by Mr. Richard Browning, and the company came into being in 2017. It is a UK-based company. The vision of the founder and the test pilot has led to the creation of the world's first patented jet suit. Gravity has trained over 500 people to date on the art of jet suit flying. And one of them being our very own Hollywood superstar, Akshay Kumar. Our Khiladi has worn one of these jet suits. And very soon, Dr. Viju Jacob will too. After the cool down period, here he is, Mr. Paul Jones, bringing in the jet suit. A few details about the jet suit that Paul is wearing today. It uses high-octane jet fuel. It can also run on biofuel. The jetpack has an 18-liter capacity, which gives it a flight time of 4.5 minutes. They are in work to make it 7 minutes. That itself is amazing to hear. Once airborne, that machine can be heated up to 750 degrees centigrade. And we can't stand a 30-degree centigrade sun here. So it is something of a real honor to see the jet suit in action in Kerala. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Let me introduce you to the Iron Man of Kerala, Dr. Varghese Jacob. The principal sponsor, Dr. Viju Jacob, as he is fondly called, is the torchbearer of India, representing India's spice industry to the world. Sindhite Industries was formed under Shri C.V. Jacob in 1972 and is today the world's largest producer of spice extracts, powders and oils. With its headquarters in Kochiya, India and offices in USA, Brazil, Germany, Netherlands, China and the UAE, it has spread all over the world, making India proud. Ladies and gentlemen, as a teenager, someone told me that Vijayan wanted to be a pilot. Dr. Viju had a dream of being a pilot, and even though business and family duties have kept him grounded, his visions and dreams have always taken flight. Awards and accolades galore. This man before you is the reason why we are seeing the jet suit in action in Kerala. Thank you so much to the Kerala Police, cOcOn, Cybertrome Trivandrum for this wonderful opportunity for us to experience what it is like in a small way when Iron Man assembles.
If possible. You're going to? Okay. But the contest is over. Contest is over. CTA village है. हाँ village. So you saw the stalls, exhibitors, any problem?
കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Shall we see the exhibitors also?
ഇനി അകത്തുനിന്ന് കുറച്ച് വിഷ്വൽ എടുക്കാണ്ടാവില്ലല്ലോ. ഏതാ വേറെ നോക്കി പറ. നോക്കാണ്ട് വന്നവർക്ക് അത് കൊടുത്തില്ല എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മോശമല്ലേ. അതെന്താന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാലേ ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് അവിടെ കയറണമെങ്കിൽ അത് ഇതുണ്ട്, സ്കാൻ ചെയ്യണം. നമ്മളിത് ഇവിടെ അല്ല വന്നേവാ, ഇവിടെ കയറണം. ഇതെവിടെയാണ് അതിൻ്റെ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ സംഭവമൊക്കെ? ഇതിൻ്റെ ഡിസ്പ്ലേ സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ എവിടെയായിരിക്കുമോ?
ചായ കൂടിയുണ്ട്, വന്ന് ഇത്തിരി ചായ കുടിക്കാം. അതിനുശേഷം ഡിസ്കഷൻ
ബാഗൊക്കെ അവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നത് ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് നോക്കിയിട്ട് വെച്ചേട്ടാ. ഇത് കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടേ ഇത് കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടേ ഇത് കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടേ ഇത് നിങ്ങളുടെ ഇയർഫോൺ പോയി. ഓ ഇതില്ലെങ്കിൽ പണി കിട്ടിയാണ്. ഇവിടെ ചുരുക്കി ഇതിൻ്റെ മുകളിലേക്ക് അങ്ങോട്ട് മറ്റൊരു എടുക്കല്ലേ.
നമ്മളപ്പം തുടങ്ങിയത് പോയി വണ്ടി തിരിക്കുകയായിരുന്നു. കോൺഗ്രസ് സിന്ദാബാദ്, കോൺഗ്രസ് സിന്ദാബാദ്, കോൺഗ്രസ് സിന്ദാബാദ്. പ്രതിഷേധം 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 അധിക്ഷേപത്തിൽ പ്രതിഷേധം അധിക്ഷേപത്തിൽ പ്രതിഷേധം അധിക്ഷേപത്തിൽ പ്രതിഷേധം നിങ്ങളറിഞ്ഞോ നാട്ടാരെ, നിങ്ങളറിഞ്ഞോ മാളോരെ, കേരള നാട്ടിലെ വോട്ടർമാരെ അധികാരത്തിൻ മത്ത് പിടിച്ച് അധികാരത്തിൻ മത്ത് പിടിച്ച് രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി നേതാവേ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി നേതാവേ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി നേതാവേ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി നേതാവേ, അക്കല്ലുള്ളൊരു നേതാവേ, അക്കുറപ്പുള്ളൊരു നേതാവേ, അക്കുറപ്പുള്ളൊരു നേതാവേ, പറയും ചെയ്യും നേതാവേ, പറയും ചെയ്യും നേതാവേ, കാരുണ്യത്തിൻ നേതാവേ, കാരുണ്യത്തിൻ നേതാവേ, നമ്മെ നയിക്കും നേതാവേ, നമ്മെ നയിക്കും നേതാവേ. നരേന്ദ്രമോദിയെ വെല്ലുവിളിക്ക്, ഭാരതത്തിനെ വെല്ലുവിളിക്ക്, ബിജെപിയെ വെല്ലുവിളിക്ക്, അമിത്ഷായെ വെല്ലുവിളിക്ക്. രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി ഒറ്റയ്ക്കല്ല, ഏതായി RSS, ഏതായി BJP, അന്തിക്കമ്പലമുറ്റത്ത്, 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 ഓണാമ്പോലൊരു വടിയും കെട്ടി, ഓണാമ്പോലൊരു വടിയും കെട്ടി, ഓണാമ്പോലൊരു വടിയും കെട്ടി, ഓണാമ്പോലൊരു വടിയും കെട്ടി, ഓംകാരി ഭദ്രകാളി, ഓംകാരി ഭദ്രകാളി, പിടിച്ചുപോകും RSS, പിടിച്ചുപോകും RSS, മോദിയോട് വരഞ്ഞേരെ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി ഒറ്റയ്ക്കല്ല, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധിയെ തൊട്ട് കളിച്ചാൽ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധിയെ തൊട്ട് കളിച്ചാൽ, രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധിയെ വെല്ലുവിളിച്ചാൽ, വായും കൂടി ഭാരത മണ്ണിൽ നിൽക്കില്ല, ഭാരത മണ്ണിൽ നിൽക്കില്ല. പോലെ പട്ടികളെ കുരയ്ക്കും പോലെ പട്ടികൾ കുരയ്ക്കും പോലെ പട്ടികൾ കുരയ്ക്കും പോലെ രാഹുൽഗാന്ധിയുടെ വെല്ലുവിളിച്ച
ില്ല